of September 23rd, 2024. Hello, my Saggies. Still doing the $20 email readings. You can check those out in the link in the description box below. Also, I'll be available for readings till the 25th, and then after that, I'm also doing readings on my membership page. Those are like general, just based on the cards. So if you're looking for a general reading based on the astrology and the cards, those are the $20 email readings. So be sure to check that out as well. And then I will be traveling on Thursday the 26th all the way till October 4th, where I will be in Rosh Hashanah. So I will be back on the 4th. So yeah, so I look forward to your reading. So anyways, the sun is now in your 11th house, and you have a stellium in your 11th house. Busy energy, lots of activities going on, traveling going on for a lot of you. Busy time. So this could also be the sun semi-sextile. Well, the sun is semi-sextiling Venus, and it's a great time for those of you with social networking or making friends with a lot of influencers, movers and shakers in your life, and people in power. It doesn't necessarily have to be like people in power at work. This could be just like people who are important in their own right, and it means like you could be just spending more time with them or being around people who are important in their own right, okay? The movers and shakers in your life. People at work could be like actual friends that you could be hanging out with and just talking to and having a good time. This potentially signifies making an important contact that can help you advance your career. Someone influential may change your life for the better. Business tends to show an increase in sales. There could be a raise or a promotion coming up on the 24th. You may come into a secret by accident. You may want to relax and enjoy your peace. You may decide to pass up an offer. I feel like you can be very analytical in your way of thinking, and I feel like you need to work on putting yourself in other people's shoes and have empathy for others instead of telling them to go cry in their pillow. For others of you, I feel like, let me see, or why you don't quit your job. So you could be pretty nasty to those who are weak-minded, or those people who are acting weak or being depressed and stuff like that. I feel like you can be more about your responsibilities and taking care of business. For some of you, I feel like this is a great time for quitting bad habits and focusing on working on yourself. This is a great time to be in your routine and creating structure for yourself. Then on the 25th, you can be in a leadership position when it comes to work. You have a lot of influence over others. If you're not in a leadership position, you could find that other people take your direction or follow your lead, or you have a lot more influence over other people in your life. This can be also on-the-job training. You do well in crisis situations, or you tend to see things different, or help other people and help them have their come to Jesus moment. You can be invested in other people's drama, and they are listening to you when it comes to guidance and advice that you give them. You can be opinionated and don't mince your words, or you could be hurting people's feelings, but you don't care because you're basically creating your boundaries for yourself and letting people know these are my boundaries and don't come near me. Your social circumstances change so much that you feel estranged from those around you. You may feel like you don't know certain people anymore. You may feel that you don't have a lot in common with other people. You have a difficulty seeing what your actual responsibilities towards your relationships are. So I would be careful how much you do for others in your life with this energy. You can be taking on more responsibilities than necessary in order to ensure the continuation of a friendship with this energy. People like you for you because of what you do for them. You're easily confused on this point. If you are busy doing things for other people, they'll never get a chance to know the real you, or you're inhibiting some kind of growth that they're supposed to be doing for themselves. Like they're supposed to be helping themselves grow, okay? Then on the 26th, your social surroundings may be a bit acrimonious. You may be able to come into a position of power because somebody might get kicked out of a situation. So, and especially those of you who have been in your job like 13 to 16 years, it's an auspicious time for growth with this energy here. There's an increase in popularity. For some of you, you can be gaining weight at this time. Be careful. You see others really not as they are, but as you want to see them. You're romanticizing your relationships. There could be some cultural differences that need to be overcome when it comes to relationships in your life. You may have legal issues regarding your home or estate. Often the direction to take is unclear. You may feel like moving but find it difficult to cut loose from old matters that are holding you back at this time, like debts or lease. You may be imposed upon for favors or be pressured to give more than you feel is reasonable. Income can improve at this time. There could be a return on your investments. Socially, it's like a time of like new friends. Then on the 27th, your compassion is increased and you might attract like people who are users in your life. You're more sensitive than ever to emotional stimulus. As your love and pleasure nature is heightened, open and perhaps vulnerable to influence, you are opening up your heart, which can also mean you're more vulnerable to romantic illusions, to being swayed and perhaps misled. Your desires are tender and compassionate. You are responsive to all pleasurable things, possibly to the point of carelessness or laziness. Finances can suffer during this time period, so be careful with that. I talk about that in the monthly horoscopes for October, so try not to borrow for your future in regards to your finances. Also, when it comes to emotional matters as well. The first card I come up with is the Death card. Changes are coming up for you at this time with this energy. The Seven of Coins, you could be thinking about changes. I think I saw this for a Scorpio too. So there's definitely a reevaluating of relationships at this time with this energy. For some of you, Uranus in your 6th house, you could be reevaluating your career direction. This could also be reevaluating your business direction as well. The Hangman card, something heavy on your mind. And the worst part about it, Hades and Coronas are about ready to go direct next month in October, which I talk about. So that means that if you're still thinking about it now, you're not doing it this year, okay? Why? Because of Hades and Coronas and because of the stellium in Libra in your 11th house. So this is something that you may do next year, like in March when all the planets start going direct. You may feel more confident to leave a situation or make certain changes in your life. The Ace of Coins is a time of creating your own reality. You could be thinking about changing careers. You could be thinking about changing your major at this time with this energy here. Or for some of you, this could be you thinking about going back to school to get a better paying job with this energy. But for right now, this is looking more like the springtime. The Eight of Coins, I feel like you can be dealing with obsessive thinking at this time. So you definitely do have something heavy on your mind. For others of you, the focus is more towards career during this time period as well, and kind of throwing yourself into your work with this energy. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself and not divulging of your feelings, and kind of like keeping your feelings, like keeping yourself busy in order to avoid certain situations with other people, especially roommate situations or live-in relationships, okay? This is a time of research and researching, and also a time of inventions at this time with this energy. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new with these energies. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is a time of transformation. For some of you, I feel like you could be prolonging the transformation. So again, this could be something next year that is coming up, because for now you're going to sit on your hands. For others of you, this could be changes happening in your life, but I feel like this is going to be like automatic changes happening in your life, nothing that you're going to initiate, okay? So this could be dealing with Uranus in your 6th house for some of you here with this energy, alrighty? The King of Wands, you can be dealing with another fire sign, and this person could be stuck in their ways of thinking with this energy here as well, so you could find yourself butting heads with other people in your life. The Chariot card does talk of a victory coming up, or you could be receiving good news during this time period as well. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe, except I feel like you may have a difficult time seeing the blessing in this situation, you know, like it's kind of like God works in mysterious ways kind of situations, or it's kind of like, you know, you see the blessing, but you don't see how this is a blessing yet. So it might have to give you a little time to adjust or to get used to your new blessing or your new situation here during this time period. This could be a great time for those of you in media and social media at this time. For others of you, I feel like you're trying to make friends, but you're not being open and honest with this energy. energy. Some people may even like see you as fake with this energy as well, so be careful with that. The Sun card, I see this being mastering your money situation. Recognition and success is coming to you. For some of you, this can be fame. It depends what's going on in your natal chart, but this can be fame indicated. I feel like you can be standing out more than usual and showing off your unique talents. The Nine of Wands, some of you could be scared to do that, okay? So know that. I feel like for others of you, this is a time of making a great investment. So this could be a great time for your business with this energy and continue like chipping away at it. Even though you might not see anything just yet, sometimes it's that iceberg thing where you see the iceberg, but you don't see the iceberg under the water and it's like huge. So that could be your situation where we don't see it just yet. And on top of that, you know, you could be very pessimistic at this time because Mars is not well aspected, Lilith moon, and the 9th house is really not well aspected at this time. So this brings about a lot of transformation to you, okay? For others of you, you're really resisting change, all right? And you don't have you're not having an easy time with it as well. And I feel like some things are just going to go away on their own. For some of you, you're focusing on you, you're working on yourself at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like for some of you, you have an opportunity to really show off your talents with this energy, but you're kind of reluctant to do that. The Two of Cups, for some of you here, you can be very protective in regards to your relationships. You could also be making excuses for other people in your life and kind of like you know, like for their behavior and stuff like that with this energy here, and kind of like you're tolerating their behavior, but then other people in your life do not tolerate their behavior. So that's your process that you need to go through at this time with this energy here, okay? I feel like you could be very defensive when it comes to this relationship. For some of you, this could be an affair that you're having, and you could be hiding this relationship as well with this energy, and like really hiding it and kind of keeping it very secretive and not talking about it to other people, because you really want this to be a real love relationship and you really want this to grow into something positive for you. So you're kind of like nurturing and cultivating it, and you're not ready to introduce people to this person because you want something more out of this relationship. The Magician card, recognition and success coming your way. Keep it positive. I know that's easier said than done. You're manifesting love into your life with this energy. The Ten of Wands, you're taking on other people's responsibilities like always and every day. So like I said in the astrology, be careful how much you put on your plate during this time period as well. I feel like, you know, even though we're on the Four of Cups, and it doesn't mean this at all, I feel like secrets are going to be revealed. Ooh, it could be by your hand because all the planets are going into Scorpio. We have Venus in Scorpio at this time as well, and Libra tends to get to the bottom of things pretty well as well. So it could be something like that. I feel like for some of you, you may be swept off your feet in regards to love, but could love be moving too fast? I feel like you're going to be secretive with this. I do see a new relationship coming to you as well. I feel like you're just going to keep it secret because you don't want other people messing it up, and you don't want other people involved and talking you out of it with this energy. For some of you, you could be ending a relationship and going into a new relationship as well. The Four of Cups, a time of contemplation and meditation. You're not so quick to jump into anything. That's because of your 11th house and your 8th house. So, and then Mars is not well aspected in your 8th house. So it's kind of like you're sitting on your hands about things like what you want to do, okay? So we're still doing that. The Eight of Swords, for some of you, you're not over the past at this time with this energy here. 8th house energy, and you're still in the 11th house. So it wants to rehash the past. So this could be an intense emotional time for you with this energy, okay? So this is an energy here where you need to learn to keep it moving forward, alrighty? For others of you, I feel like you could be looking for another job. I would do it right now in September. Do not quit your job. Keep your job, because come October, you're going to have a difficult time finding a job. I already talked about that on my on my October monthly horoscope, which is already up, so be sure to check that out. I feel like for some of you here, you could be feeling unmotivated at this time. You could be burnt out when it comes to work or when it comes to your business with this energy here, okay, and feeling exhausted, but also wanting more security at this time. Welcome to my world. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money with this energy, so this is recognition, success. This could be getting a job, raise, or a promotion during this time period as well. The Five of Swords, yeah, you're over over certain people in your life. For some of you here, I feel like certain people in your life could be jealous of you, or kind of like, I feel like people from your past are coming back, but only to fight with you at this time, and not really necessarily, I hope that's not going to happen, and not necessarily, well, no, because I'm still her friend. I'm not a person from her past, because my friend is a Sagittarius too, but it's like, but I'm not a friend from her past, because I kept in touch with her since my 20s. So no, not that kind of friend. The friend that has not been there at all and randomly shows up and emails you something. So that friend is going to be problematic. Not the one that you've been talking to since you were 18 years old and still talking to. Not that friend. The other friend. The one that ghosted you, got in a fight with you, and now coming back to rehash shit with you, because it's still, for them, it could be an open wound. For you, it may be an open wound with this energy here as well that you don't know about. For some of you here, you could be taking care of family at this time with this energy here. For some of you here, I feel like your next relationship that you go into is going to be one that talks of future. So this has a potential to be a marriage. The Lover's card, marriage. Good omen here for love and serious love relationships with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Coins. So definitely soulmate material is coming. This is a transformative time as well. So this is an end of an era with the Death and the Lover's card. This means that certain relationships are coming to an end, or this is an emotional transformative time for you, which it really has been. It's been like a revolving door of people, a revolving door of jobs for some of you. So it's kind of like very transformative, kind of sticking you on your path to destiny here. The Eight of Wands, for some of you, you could find love while traveling. You're manifesting love in your life. It could also be a situation here where if you were talking to somebody or you had a crush on somebody, they may be traveling and you may be reaching out to them, or vice versa, to let them know that they have a crush on you, or vice versa. The Six of Swords, traveling. For some of you, this could be a romantic trick. For some of you, you could find love while traveling with this energy. For some of you, this could be the purchase of a new car with this energy, or you could find yourself driving more than usual, being more out and about than usual for no reason. So you could like be spending like the whole time like outside, which you guys love to be outside and around this time. So around this time period, because you have the Stellium in the 11th house, I predict that a lot of you will be outside more. Relationships can suffer because you might be more quiet in the relationship, and then spending more time with your friends, taking care of other people's responsibilities and being about other people's responsibilities. Anything to get you out of the house, you're going to stay out of the house. The Knight of Wands, I feel like there is somebody that finds you very sexually attractive that's coming towards you, or is already in your life at this time with this energy. And I do feel like there's a significant age difference between you two as well. The High Priestess card, there's a psychic connection between you two with this energy here. All right. The Fool card, I feel like, you know, this is going to be like an unexpected love, or like a whirlwind relationship kind of love. So this is a beautiful time for love for you. And the Queen of Coins, this person may have money, or they may have a good job as well. So you don't have to like worry about them mooching off of you. Okay. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am still doing the $20 email readings. You can find that in the link in the description box below, or on my homepage. I have a bunch of links for that. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be doing the daily horoscopes, so be sure to check that out. Kisses. Mwah.